Welcome to the inside. So, plan so far is we're going to replace this stove with a modern stove, same size. This countertop is going to be all one piece because our lifestyle is food, cooking. We're going to bring this vintage countertop that I've had for years. We're going to bring this all the way down here. This is going to be eliminated. It's going to come all the way down here. So we've got a 10-foot counter running all the way along this space. And this is going to be eliminated here. So, plan is so far, we're going to go with a bright color, maybe white. Not sure. Scruff up the cabinets, paint it all. We're going to do vintage 50s accents. We're going to get rid of that brick. Maybe. We'll see if it goes. I kind of like it. So it has a backsplash. It's a 4-inch backsplash. There's 2 inches clearance there. So we're going to drop the counter another 2 inches. This is actually really nice, comfortable height. It's 36. So the counter will end up being 34. This is actually higher than a standard counter at home. And I like that being higher. We already have a drop-in sink that's been brand new, never used. It's been sitting in my garage. That's going to go here, right in front of the window. So you do the dishes or whatever, and it's going to go in front of the window. Plan for the structure of the cabinets. So we're going to go with aluminum. What am I thinking? Aluminum bracing and rivets, and it's going to be very, very light. And we're going to go with that aluminum look, which will tie right in with the windows, and it'll tie right in with the 50s motif. And then we'll put some struts holding the front end of the counter. We're going to do a few bar stools here, right across. It'll be removed. They will be bass boat stools, poles, and then we'll get some vintage, the actual padding made. We're going to get the chairs, the doors,
professionally upholstered,
and this couch is going to be moved over here. Now I have a vintage, really beautiful metal couch with red pads. We may just put it right here, and we can bolt it right to the floor. It's a stainless steel frame. So I'm thinking that's going to go here. So the TV, I'm going to have aluminum brackets on the top and the bottom of these shelves. And then I'm going to attach the TV bracket to those, and you can lock it in. So that means if you want to get it, the TV is going to be in front of these storage shelves. And then as you want to get to either shelf, you unscrew the television bracket and just slide it down and access the shelves. Bathroom is, you do something in here. The tub cleaned up really, really, really nice. I'm going to take the metal off and clean up the caulking. I was thinking I was going to replace the tub, but I actually don't think I'm going to. Some more elbow grease and it's going to clean up. I didn't even really clean this area that much. I mean, this is all dust here. But it cleaned up very nice. Here's some scuff marks, possibly from some plastic or something that was rubbed on there. I'm in the process right now of taking this off.
I'm going to take these boards off and see if there's any water damage behind them. And a couple came up with an ingenious idea about using vinyl sheet flooring on the walls. That way there is no seam. And that's what I'm going with. So I already started taking the faucet off, and I'm going to take the boards off and see if there's any water damage behind and make the appropriate repairs, and then put the vinyl on.
LV, loved Ohio State, I'm guessing because it's on the toilet seat, and it was on the seat cover, not the seat cover, the tire, spare tire cover. So far I'm going with the Dometic 320. We need 11 inches clearance. There is not that much there. There's some pipes hidden here, but luckily when I look back there, the pipes would fit between the wall and the stem of the toilet. And kind of going with that industrial look, I'll paint them a fake aluminum silver color, spray paint the pipes, and I'll just leave them exposed. Because we're going to have exposed aluminum. I plan on repainting this, and from here and there we're going to put contact paper up, vintage contact paper. I've come across some really cool things. I'll throw them on the video here. Not sure what I'm going to go with. That means too, these are really cool. I may see what other colors they have of these push things. Really cool how they you can't open them. They won't fly open on the road. So if I can't find anything else, I kind of like these. So I'll probably pull these out and spray paint these like a silver as well. And then just little things like the corners here. I'm going to put some aluminum trim here. Anywhere you see the trim. Here, some aluminum trim near the shower. I want to make sure to go up in that corner to check where that leak was coming from. But as you see, as I pulled up the subfloor, the floor's in really good shape. We do have some leakage here. Here you can see the freshwater holding tank. I'm pulling this out and ordering a BPA-free 30-gallon new freshwater holding tank. I'm looking at a new fridge. I don't even believe I want a propane fridge. We're going to go with the 12-volt Magic Chef that I've been watching. We'll see. I'm just starting to investigate this stuff. The 12-volt Magic Chef is really a big refrigerator. And I'm going to investigate whether I can do just a few batteries, lithium ion batteries, the ones that don't catch on fire, like on my bass boat. You can actually charge them while they're discharging. So I figured I'd get a bank of 2 or 3 of those and then put some solar on the top to charge those batteries. Because really we're going to be using this in the sunny months, spring, summer, fall. And maybe just run the refrigerator as we're charging the batteries. From what I understand, with a propane running refrigerator, you've got to turn it off when you drive. Because it's just not safe to have a propane burning when you're running your fridge while you are driving. And from what I understand, you have to turn it off. It cannot be engaged when you're going through tunnels and things like that. So I'd feel better just running an electric 12-volt fridge. So I am taking the toilet out. I'm going to take a look at what's going on here. I didn't know what I was going to see in here, but that is the bottom of the tank. It was very clean. That's awesome. Look at that carpet, how beautiful. 1978 shag carpet. Look how brand new it looks under the toilet. That toilet has never been changed. Very cool. I want to keep this vanity, I think. We'll see. But I need to find the mechanism behind here. And this thing, when I would imagine when you sit on the toilet, that thing's going to hit you in the back. So I looked through the cabinet and you can see some pipes running through there. So I'm going to carefully cut this right here. And then we're going to take this section out. This is right behind the toilet. A couple reasons. Number one, the Dometic 320 needs 11 inches of clearance from the center bolts of the toilet tank flange. And I don't have 11 inches here. I've got just about 10. Need another inch or so. And even if it did fit, this, because of the wall here, this slants this way. I believe if I saw it right, there's some pipes that run through here, and that will fit behind the stem of the toilet. So hopefully there's no pipes on top, but even so, if so, I'll rearrange them. But I'm going to carefully cut here, take this out, and see what's behind there. You have to look at everything? So what I've discovered here is we've got a drain pipe from the sink. We've got a vent pipe venting the whole system right here. You're going to see in a minute. So this vent pipe goes up into the venting system up through the roof. This is a drain pipe here coming from the sink, the one that's angled downward. And the one I just touched, that goes into the gray water tank, holding tank underneath the RV. So that drains right down to the holding tank, or the gray water tank going out. So these two I can actually rearrange a bit if need be, if the toilet hits them. The vent pipe can be raised a little higher. This is the trap for the sink. Here's the drain, and it's going down, and it'll drain, connect with a pipe below it into the gray water tank. So one option would be to raise the sink up a little bit. And I can even get a greater fall on this. But I don't know how tall the Dometic toilet is. I'll look it up. Here I'm undoing the shower faucet. This is underneath the kitchen counter. As we make our way out of the bathroom back into the main part of the RV, to my left is the couch, and underneath it is the freshwater holding tank, which I just removed today. I don't think I filmed that, but we are going to order a BPA-free tank to replace it. So as I extend this counter, this is going to be over 10 feet long coming down this wall. This window is lower than the kitchen window. So I'm going to get a piece of aluminum and I'm going to shape it to the bottom of this to come up to the ridge of the backsplash, the top of the backsplash. Now here, I'm going to cut part of this lip out to clear the backsplash. So this is just going to be backsplash right in front of the window. I'm going to come across here. So we're going to lose probably half this window. Bring it down. I'll drill the holes and they can go right in. It'll be held in by these screws that hold the window in.